Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the current top 12 Bittensor subnets at the time of recording. I wouldn't be surprised if it has changed by the time we release this video because there's so much fun stuff going on. First up, we have subnet 0, which is also known as root. This is where all the voting happens. The top 12 validators vote on governance proposals and decide how the daily emissions should be distributed among the other subnets. You can check out the live stats here. And remember, all links in this video will be linked in the description. Next, we have subnet 1, which is managed by the Opentensor Foundation, and they are working on text prompting. And I would wager that this is going to be used in many projects. Subnet 2 by Luke Resource Capital, and their subnet specializes in machine translation. Machine translation is all about using AI to translate text from one language to another. But that's not the cool thing about it. It's not about swapping word for word. In this case, it captures the whole full essence of the original text into a new language. Now that is cool. Well, let's move on. Subnet 3 by GitPhantom. Now, this subnet's focus is on scraping, and I think it's going to be scraping a lot of Twitter content. We'll see. Anyway, I recommend checking out his Twitter for more info and updates. Subnet 4 is managed by Manifold. They specialize in multimodality. Now imagine if you're telling a story, but you can only use words. That will make that one mode. But imagine instead that you could use pictures, sound, and words all at the same time. Now that is what multimodality is all about, using multiple modes or ways to communicate a message. You can learn more about them on their website and Twitter. Next, we have Subnet 5 by Creative Builds. Now the focus here is image generation, and we all know what that is. I think I'm going to be keeping an eye on this because I really like AI image generators, and it can also be so usable for so many different things. Subnet 6 is a bit of a mystery. One user on Discord joked that it was his and that he was developing an AI model capable of translating the sounds of monkeys so he could ask them how it feels to have a tail. Well, that was brilliant. Somebody even made this picture with his name in it. It really is a good and fun community. Subnet 7 is managed by Salahawk, and this specializes in storage, and it really has the potential to be able to be used by many Bittensor projects. You can learn more about Salahawk on his personal webpage and on his GitHub. Next, we have Subnet 8, and this is managed by Taushi. The focus here is on time series prediction. Time series prediction is like having an AI crystal ball that uses historical data like past sales numbers and weather predictions, and it uses that to predict what could happen next. So it's like an AI is peeking into the future based on what it learned from the past. Yeah, I like that. Subnet 9 is managed by Onconst, and he is working on AI pre-training. Now, AI pre-training is like teaching it the basics before anything else. The AI is first trained on a large general data set before it learns a specific task. Now this gives the AI a broad understanding of language, images, or whatever it's learning about. It's like giving the AI a head start so it can learn its specific task more effectively later on. It's a crucial step in making AI models smarter and more efficient. Chain Dude on Discord is behind Subnet 10, and he is working on MapReduce. MapReduce is a computational model that processes large data sets by breaking them into smaller pieces and processing these pieces in parallel and then combining the result. It's a key tool in big data and distributed computing. But I'm sorry, I couldn't find a single link regarding this subnet. So if anybody has any links to this subnet or any information about it, please leave it in the comments and I will pin that comment. Subnet 11 is another subnet managed by Onconst. This is a secondary text generator, text prompt subnet that he uses mostly for testing, if I understand it correctly. But it's cool to see him working in several places. And finally, we have Subnet 12. And I don't know its current purpose, or at least not at the time of recording. So if anybody does know, please let me know in the comments. Well, that's all for this video. See you in the next one.